Everyone, Happy New Year 2007. I remember when it was the year 2000 and planes were going to fall from the sky. Oy vey. Anyway, I want to thank you all for your comments and your good wishes, and for one or two of you who have responded and just said nice things. Also, one or two people who have promised to find their gift. Now, precious, all your gift might be today is getting through today, so then you can use your gift tomorrow. So sometimes it might not be the most wonderful, I don't know. We all have different things. You know, some people are good listeners and some people are good organisers, and you know, but sometimes all we've got to be is to be us, nobody else. You know, you might be the perfect person for that other person. Does that make sense? Person for person. And sometimes we might find it so hard just to get through one day, get through an hour. You find that hard? Get through 5 minutes. Now, I've just been listening to, I'm just going to alter the colour on this if I can. Am I brighter? I don't know. Anyway, I've just been listening to Kerry's video. Now, what you don't realise is that I live in my room and Kerry lives in all of them. There aren't that many. But we don't discuss what we're going to talk about. She just does what she feels is necessary. Now, she did one today about unconditional love, and it concerned me a little bit, not because of the sentiment, because the sentiment is wonderful. The sentiment is all about what we should have for one another, is unconditional love. And how we love our pets because our pets love us unconditionally. And how she has been met with unconditional love. And how she is going to respond with unconditional love. And all of that is wonderful. Are we still sitting comfortably? Guess who's going to throw a spanner in the works? I was thinking about parental unconditional love and how we as parents give our children unconditional love. And the more that I talk with the younger end of YouTube, or even the middle end, but mainly the younger end, they were not given unconditional love. Amazingly, they were not given it by their mother. Now, I can understand them not having it from their father, in the sense that father went out to work to earn the money. If you had a horrible father, he could abuse you in ways that we older people didn't talk about until now. But a mother was somebody who you could always rely on. Also, I thought. I had a wonderful mother. She loved me, way beyond what I deserved. And because she did, I could love other people. And then when my father had died, which is 7 years on Wednesday, the anniversary, and I got into the house, I found Mummy's books, and I found that she was a Christian. Moi, selfish me, did not know that my mother was a Christian. So, I get over that, and I continue to be me. And then I discover that some mums do not have unconditional love. And I thought, well, they're the bad mothers. They're the ones which don't really love their children. No. I was talking earlier with somebody who I know has tremendous amount of love, but who had found it hard at times when their child was growing up to give that child unconditional love. And that amazed me, really. You see, the thing was, when we were growing up, we didn't talk about this. Everybody came from a 2.2 children family, and they all lived happily. No. Nowadays, kids say, you hurt me, you abused me, you were cruel to me. We didn't. Oh, we thought it, but we didn't understand it. I mean, didn't all mums and dads love their children? Was there something wrong with me because I wasn't loved the way that I thought I should be? And what is upsetting me at the moment is that we have got young children, 18, middle 20s, even middle 30s, I suppose in any age group. But there are so many young girls who are lovely, lovely girls, and they were not given unconditional love. Now, the wonderful thing about Kerry's age group or about Kerry maybe, I don't know. But no, I think about the youth today, is that they want to learn, and they want to learn that they might not have had unconditional love, but they are going to give it. We have to stop it. This cycle of abuse, whether it be blown scale tragedy abuse to bullying, or I know of a man who skittered his children. Now, if you ask that man why, he would say, well, it's a bit of fun. I don't mean anything by it. And then you get a child in their middle age, and they would cry and say, but my dad never loved me. That man never had an idea that what he was doing was upsetting his children so much. But mothers, I hold you more responsible. A mother should be the safety haven for a child. And it should be, she should be someone who a child can run into the arms of her mother or his mother and ask for safety and security. And too many mothers push away a son and say, now, for goodness sake, grow up. Why? Why should they have to grow up? Why can they not have that love and support from a mother? I used to work in a home as a care assistant, and I loved it. I didn't like the grotty part of it, but no, seriously, I loved it. And I remember a lady, and she was in her 90s, and I remember walking in accidentally, because we used to knock and walk in, but this particular lady we used to have to wait until we were invited. But because she was beginning to lose her mind a little bit, I was a bit concerned, so this particular night I knocked, said her name and walked in, and I walked in, and by her side, by her knee was her son, who was sobbing. Now this son must have been in his 60s. He was a very well respected man in the area. And a few months later he was dead. But to see him in tears with his mother, at the time I don't think I understood it properly, but now I do, because that man had received bad news. So where do you go to? You go to your mum, and your mum comforts you. And every man should be able to go to his mum to be comforted. Every girl should be able to go to her mum to be comforted. You know, mums, it's very, very important that you have a child for the right reason. If God gives you the blessing of a child, that is because he has had this child and he has thought, who is the best person in the world to look after him? And he gives them to you. And then you have the nerve to turn around and say, well, I don't really want it. It spoils my, the way I want to go out, the way I want to live my life. How dare we? How dare we? How dare we throw back in the face of God a child that is given to us? And we can do. You know, if it's not done in the very earliest stages of conception, which we'll save that for another, whenever it gets laid upon my heart to do something about it. If it's not, in a way, we choose the crueler way, because we put that child down at every opportunity. That is wrong. And if you have done it, I challenge you to ring up your child and tell her that you're sorry. To tell him that you're sorry. And if you are one of those children who has been hurt, please stop it now. Forgive that parent. What was it Jesus said? Forgive them, for they know not what they do. If any of you want to write to me, please do. You're more than welcome. But let it stop now. You know, for various reasons, if you've had a bad-tempered parent, I vowed I would never be bad-tempered with my children. I let them down on numerous occasions. Kerry remembers me through rose-coloured glasses, and it's only because she lives with me that she thinks I'm wonderful. But every Saturday, my older children will tell you, they used to hate Saturdays because that was the day we cleaned up, and that was the day I got bad-tempered. That was the day my father got bad-tempered with me. It was on a Saturday. And I vowed I would never get bad-tempered with my children. It didn't work. So, just to finish off, to go to this unconditional love, I do praise you. I praise God for you who have been so wonderful, who have shown unconditional love. We're in early days, not yet though, aren't we? Yet we're still in the, you know, the rosy glow of isn't it wonderful, isn't it nice, isn't it great? What happens if we behave in a manner which is not correct? Are you going to forgive us? Do we forgive you? Of course we flipping well do. But please, don't behave like that knowing that we will. There is a part of me that feels uneasy. There is a part of me that definitely feels uneasy. Unconditional love is what we should have. Have you got it? If you have got it for your dog, and for your cat, or for your bird, or why have you not got it for your children? If you have got it for a neighbour, the neighbour who is the most infuriating person under the sun, but you have toleration for her or him, Why have you not got it for your children? And if you think this does not apply to you, if you think, oh, I love everybody, oh, I am blessed, what about the person who cuts you up in the road when you're driving home from somewhere? There are numerous analogies, but seeing it is 5:12 in the morning and I'm going out today. I want to go to bed. So have I got unconditional love? Should I not be wanting to continue to do this video to the end? Or is there a part of me which says, oh Jessica, go to bed? I just want to say, yes, I agree. I agree with what Kaz says. Of course I do. But there was just a part of me which smarted this morning. I know someone which had a baby because their marriage was breaking up. Marriage still broke up. It's about that baby that's left, which has now grown up into adulthood. So, just something to think about while you're having coffee, while you're driving to work. Oh, bless you all. Thank you that I got my 100th subscriber. Thank you that I had my pizza. Never going to have another one. It was so thick, but I enjoyed it. Alright, all of you. Take care. I've got that thing again. You know when I'm worried about somebody and I don't know who it is? Ah, well. It'll come. Alright, you take care. God bless you. Have a lovely day. Bye.